Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 22 of Sunday Best with your favorite stand-up comedians, Isuru, Jinasena, and...
Yo, it's your boy Gavin Kelly. We out here. Two Teabags.
We out here. It's the two Teabags in spring, so you won't be drinking... Your tea is going to be iced tea now.
Yes. We're in nature now.
And we're here to spill... we're here to spill the tea.
Yes. That's what we do. We spill the tea. Oh, we should use that.
Yeah, we spill the tea.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, we spill the tea.
Marketing. We're marketing, bro. Damn, I wish I said that in that competition we entered.
Oh yeah, shit, we should have, the one we didn't make. But anyway, as long as you guys are supporting us.
No, early days, bruh. Early days. This is still Genesis, man. Still Genesis.
Yeah, this is still Genesis, yeah. Yeah, so springtime, what are you looking forward to most during this spring?
I'm glad the cold is gonna go away. I fucking hated winter this winter. Yo, this was the worst winter I ever wintered, bro.
No, it wasn't that bad though, bro.
I don't know, maybe we got two different heating systems, bro, but mine, it was a struggle. Oh, you got a girlfriend as well, bro.
Yes! If you get yourself a partner, bro, you save on heating costs.
Yes, you save on.
Easy. I mean, I have a 2-bar heater. I only used 1 bar during the whole of winter.
Yeah, no, you were sorted, bro.
Yeah, but that's because the heater was broken.
Not because you had the option.
Not because I had warm bums.
No, yeah, I'm blasting. I'm wearing like 2 tracksuits, 4 blankets, heaters, electric blankets.
I was sweating in winter, bro.
Yo.
Fuck. Get hot.
What are you looking forward to for the spring?
I think it'll be nice just to see people out and about and everybody in their colorful outfits, shorts, slops, you know, dresses and short skirts. Stretler. Do you know Stretler?
What's that? What you call me?
Bro, you're from Pretoria, you don't know Stretler.
Explain.
It's that dance move where people get naked.
Oh wow! Show us.
No, I don't have Stretler, but then apparently it represents like soft, wet thighs.
Soft wet thighs. It sounds like... Was that the prequel before WAP?
Yes, it was. It was a South African WAP. It was.
Oh.
But I think it was more WAP. It was like a wet ass body.
Why is your body wet, dude?
Sweat.
Damn. Must be dancing your ass off, bruh. Yo.
That's what happens, bro. People, have you never been to the club? Obviously we haven't been to the club in a while. It's been lockdown. But every time you go, there's always someone there. And there's sweat. And they're battling everyone, bro.
Yo, man. This is therapy for him, yo.
It's a sign of success, the sweat. Yes. It's championship sweat.
Oh, man, he's earning that dance floor moves. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's start with the show. EFF, clicks advert a cornerstone of anti-black racism. The party said a hair product advert by Clicks reinforced a racist narrative of the abnormality of blackness as opposed to whiteness. And yeah, here we are once again in South Africa. Where racism is the cornerstone.
Yeah, I know. That's our number one ad, yo. Is racism. There's been racism in ads for a very long time, though, yeah?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it because I went to Crested today, bro, and I walked past H&M, and like my girl and I wanted to go into H&M to look at sneakers. Obviously, they don't have decent sneakers, but we just thought, you know, there's so many people of color in this store. I thought we cancelled the store because of that whole monkey.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember the baddest monkey in the jungle or whatever? And then we all said, fuck H&M. We're never going to H&M again, but here we are. Being consumers.
Also, there's no such thing as bad publicity, bruh.
Exactly, bruh. That's why this show is about to blow up.
Yeah, dude. No such thing as bad publicity. I'm sure Diskim is looking at this like, damn, now we must do something racism to get some likes.
Diskim was like, why we are Diskim? Why didn't we diss them?
Oh wow. What's Clicks? Doesn't Clicks have a jingle as well? Clicks really cares about? No, that's something else.
No, that's Bears, bro. That's Bears. Bears really cares about you.
Bears.
Which is ironic because they weren't even the Care Bears. It was just for furniture Bears. Yeah, I think with the EFF, any sort of race relations, they will get involved.
They're your guys. They won't sort the problem out, but they'll make a noise about it.
It's like the advert. Having any race problems lately? Vote for us.
EFF. Come in there, red berets. They were there even, they were there at that Nathaniel thing, but then they got chased away.
Oh, why did they get chased away?
Because it was disrespectful. That's what the people were saying, and it wasn't like a politics thing. So they told him to footsack EFF, footsack.
It's funny because even the H&M thing that I was speaking about,
yes,
they were involved in that also.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about now. Yeah, and again, eh?
Yeah, I'm sure Julius is buying clothes for his kids at H&M.
Bruh, like I said, they don't fix the problem. They just, warasa, and then we all like, oh yeah, this is not good. This is such
They're basically like a cell phone reminder.
Yeah, notification.
Like set racism reminder at Saturday news article 2.
2020 September, as I believe.
Okay, so let's move on. We'll move on from these guys. So this is not really an article, it's a tweet, but it's about an article from BBC News Africa. They recently tweeted saying the headline and article have been updated to better reflect what the scientists said. It was not our intention to cause offense. So the original article, so this is the article that they're talking about, coronavirus in South Africa, scientists explore surprise theory for low death rate. So before this came out, their first headline was, coronavirus in Africa, could poverty explain mystery of low death rate?
When poverty is a good thing. You see, it's not so bad, guys.
Not only that, they just like, it's like, oh, Africa equals poverty. It's like, there's the formula.
The vaccine is in poverty.
Never mind ancient rituals and remedies and traditional medicine. It's, Africa, poverty is the reason why they're dying. They're not dying.
Hey, bro, who's the editor of BBC, bro? He's definitely not a woke black person.
Dude, the logic, but also the logic behind this, bro. It's like, it just screams racism.
Yeah, it's the same with the Clicks ad. It's exactly the same mentality, yeah. Exactly the
same.
And
it's, you know what it is? It's that white, I don't know if I wouldn't call it white privilege, but that unconscious bias. You know, we all have unconscious biases.
Yes.
You know, that have been imprinted on us from when we're kids and from what we learn and what we see on TV. And I feel as if a lot of Europe and a lot of the white world has a huge unconscious bias towards people of color or Africa and the so-called third world countries.
I like that word, unconscious bias. That's a nice way to describe it. Because it's bias, but it's unconscious. You're not doing it consciously. Yeah,
exactly. They're not aware.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that it's not harmful, of course, but it's unconscious.
Of course, unconscious bias is very harmful. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's like psychopaths, and they're doing it unconsciously. They're murdering unconsciously. It's just.
Yeah, well, let's not go into that, Joe.
It's like corruption in South Africa. It's just unconscious bias.
Exactly. We do it without even thinking, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we do it without even knowing. Like, okay, how much do you want, officer? I'm sorry, I was drinking. You know, it's.
Yeah, no, definitely. The way they fixed this, what the article actually describes, is that the low rate is because there's more young people in Africa, apparently.
Yeah, so we've got younger people who have a better chance of surviving virus. Yeah. But I thought we had HIV, which is an immunodeficiency virus. Like our immune systems are supposed to be fucked. I don't know what are they saying? Are we supposed to die? They're like, why do they keep dictating how we should be, bro?
Yeah, I know. But also, what I've noticed from this whole pandemic is that so-called experts, professionals, professors, they don't know shit, bruh. These guys
they don't.
They have no clue
No
what's
idea,
going on. They have no idea.
The only people who are certain about what's going on are conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, dude, that's true. We need
Everybody else is like, what? Question marks. Conspiracy, like, we know it's a lie. That's what we know.
5G, Papa. It's doing all of this.
But it's quite interesting. When I went to my dentist recently, and she told me that she doesn't even believe this thing is there. Like, she thinks it's there like as another flu. Because every winter, have you ever noticed you get sick and you go to the doctor and the doctor says, yeah, look, it's a new type of flu, it's going around, but just stay indoors, boost your immune system, and you'll be fine. And they could have done that with this. But what they did was they bombarded us with statistics saying, 50,000 people are dying, 50,000 people are affected, stay indoors, stay indoors. But they didn't show us people in hospital beds. In fact, the mortality rate of this virus is very low, bro. So maybe the conspiracy theorists are onto something.
It's crazy. I saw in Australia they were protesting because they were forced to do lockdown again. And people in Australia were like, not a fuck. So it's the mindset behind that is probably because it's only such a low mortality rate. We'll take our chances,
Yeah.
1% of the population.
Exactly, dude. What they should have done, like I said, like every winter when some new type of virus comes out, they should have just, if there were elderly people, just give warning, saying, look, there's a new virus going around. Just make sure elderly people are quarantined and staying away, while the rest of us, we just let the virus die out as it tries to spread or whatever, and eventually it dies out.
Yeah.
But now we're going to get these forced vaccinations that have like nanobots that track us and also like just fucking kill our genes on for generations because the elite of the world don't want people of color coming into
Bill
power.
Gates. Bill Gates is a gatekeeper, yeah.
Bill Gateskeeper. That's what we call him now, Bill Gateskeeper.
Yeah, no, I want to see how this all ends, bruh. When it's all normal. I want to see how
you know how it's going to end? It's basically going to bar us from traveling. So what's going to happen is, like, for example, like a yellow jaundice certificate or malaria shot or whatever, you won't be able to travel to certain countries unless they see a COVID-19 test result, So or a vaccination. You're going to have to get the vaccination to travel. So, that's what's basically, and then it's just going to be places like airports where people are wearing masks, but everything else is going to normal. It's like the whole 9/11 terrorist shit,
Yeah.
Everything was terror alert. Airports were overly cautious about brown people, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
No, I got it a few times, dude. That's why I hated fucking going to the airport. Like, I got pulled over by the lady at the airport. She said, "Here, go to this office." I sat in this office with all these other Muslim Pakistani guys, and then this Indian guy who's. No, facts, dude, facts. These are facts. Then this Indian dude, South African Indian dude, comes to me and he's like, "Where you from, boss?" I'm like, "I'm from Mafeking, man. I grew up, Mafeking is my home." Then he looks at my passport, looks at me, looks at my passport. "Okay, you can fly." And I go, I'm like, "What the fuck? Racial profiling is this?"
That wasn't unconscious bias. That was conscious motherfucking bias, yeah.
Bruh.
Which is the worst kind of bias?
I think conscious bias is fine if you are honest and you tell us. Like, for example, these Afrikaans guys from the plus who just come and say, I don't like blacks, I don't like Indians, I don't like colors, I just like I like those guys, bruh.
Yeah.
I like those guys because they're straightforward. They're like, look, I'm racist, this is who I am, deal with it. Cool.
Yeah.
Don't be like, Jake, who went to Kez and he's like, put our people come, let's go to the bar. And you're the only guy there, the only person of color at the bar, and you're having good jokes, and when he leaves, it's like, I don't know where Isuru is. He's probably eating curry somewhere and he's laughing with his mates. It's like...
So you like honest racism, is what you're saying?
I prefer honest racism than like you hiding the fact that you're fucking not racist,
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. To each their own, yeah.
Honest people, bro. I like honesty, dude. Because if you're honest, at least that's one good character trait I can respect,
Yeah,
Can't be a liar and a racist. At least be an honest racist, So this article says Trump called us Marines killed in World War One battle losers report. So I don't know if you guys have been hearing the news lately. Trump called previous soldiers losers, which is very funny.
Because they all dead in the cemetery. He's like, well, obviously these guys lost. They're dead. So
They're dead.
They're losers. They are losers.
I'm wondering if Trump and Fikile Mbalula are friends, bro. He's like, they're just a bunch of losers.
Yo,
They're a
bruh.
flop. They're a flop.
Just a bunch of losers. They got knocked out in the first round. Yeah.
They died in World War One. Bunch of losers.
All of child losers.
So now Trump is claiming that this was fake news. Obviously, that's what Trump does. Anything he says, and it goes way with it. He's like, no, it's fake news. It's fake news.
Fake news. Yeah, that's his go-to, eh? Mm.
If your girlfriend ever accuses you of cheating, no, baby, that's fake news. That's fake news.
Fake news. Don't believe them lies.
She can use fake news as an excuse for anything. Like, where's your homework? Ah, man, it was fake news. It was fake news.
You can, eh? Fake news.
I heard from fake news that the homework isn't due today, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, fake news. Yeah.
You get caught stealing a chocolate bar in the grocery store. Ah, it's fake news.
No, so that's shoplifting. You're gonna go to jail. You are gonna go to jail for a very long time.
What definitely isn't fake news is this new sensation called Pop and Sauce on the Go. So this article says, watch Pop and Sauce on the Go. Pop Sticks is SA's new ready-to-eat meal. And we can play the video right here.
Nice.
So if you guys who are watching the show, if you can please
look
leave
at
a
that.
comment, would you have a pop stick? You know, like the only time I have a pop stick is when I can't get an erection.
Yeah, speaking about erection, where is the voice, bruh?
Yeah, bro, pop without force. But then they show this white guy in a construction worker's overall to show that it's for like. It's not for your middle class. It's for.
It doesn't discriminate. But yeah, I thought this was a black product, like a black entrepreneur, like who thought about this. Then I
I
saw.
was hoping, bro.
And then there's a white guy.
Hoping. Then it's a white guy and they're capitalizing.
The black guys are doing the doing the boxing with it, wearing shower caps. I was like, yeah.
Would you try this, bro?
Hell yeah, bro. I love Pup. Pup is my.
I love pop. I love pop. I think this is a genius idea. I'm just sad that it's a
White
guy
man.
came up with. White guy came up with it.
Goddamn white man. Shit, dude. We need to go dead praise on his ass, bro. Shit.
Oh man.
It's a clever idea. Pup, because Pup is cheap and it's abundant. So to package it like this.
We've got a lot of it, and also because he's not using any protein, it's vegan friendly. The one is soy.
Oh, that's fine.
and-
I saw it's ram. Oh, halal. Halal. Sorry, it's halal.
Haram is if it had pork in it.
Yeah, that's the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ish. But damn whitey, ish. So the manager's white, the pup is white. It's a mess, bro. Google it.
Except the people who eat it.
That first white guy was an actor, bro. Don't lie to us.
Definitely, bro. This guy here.
Yeah, he's an actor. Yeah, hey, I could have done this gig, bro. Shit, I would have done it for free.
I actually thought that guy looks like an older version of you, bro.
Thanks. Drink more of this and I'll look like him pretty soon.
It's like you with the pusa face, bro. Yeah. Or should I say you with the pop face?
Yo, this one's also got a pup face. This is, bruh.
Yo. This guy looks like he fell into the pop pot, bro.
Yo, while it was boiling, when it's like, making bubbles.
Yeah, here's the flavors: barbecue, carrot,
Which
tomato
one?
and onion, chili soya. I think the chili soya is what I'll go for.
That barbecue carrot, man, I don't know, it's piqued my curiosity. And it's only 11 rand, eh? That's nice.
I hope it's actual carrots and not carrot flavoring.
Yeah, that's true, eh? Because, yeah, the sauce is important, bro. Also, like, where is the meat, though? You know what I'm saying?
But I guess, look, I mean, if you think about it, you buy a piece of chuck, you buy a vors, and then you buy a couple of these, and you're sorted, bro.
Yeah, you are sorted for the day. Pub is definitely, you can eat this once, one meal in a day, and you're good.
Yeah. So you've heard of chalk sticks. Now we have pub sticks.
Pub sticks. Hey, right.
Have you had chalk sticks, bro?
Yeah, those ones you buy at Clicks, don't you?
Yeah. Speaking of, the irony in that.
Jeez, bruh. Talk about racism, bruh. Even the sticks are chocolate, yeah.
Bro. Well, they have the white one, the yogurt one as well, which is nice.
And that one
Check,
slaps. That one slaps.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
So here's the process of heat it, pierce it, open it, eat it, bin it.
Yo, this thing's gonna sound like I want to say hotcakes, but like it's gonna sound like pop.
It's gonna sound like pop sticks. Hot pop sticks, bro.
This thing's gonna sound.
This eat it picture is very I don't know how I feel about that one. Like,
twist as you eat. Yo, bruh, that's what you must do. You must twist as you eat.
It's a good lesson for women in blowjobs. Twist while you.
Yeah, bruh, you heard it here first, guys. You want to get some tips on how to give a blowjob? Me, female or male, but I'm assuming males know already.
How to give a blowjob?
Yeah.
Why are you assuming that all males know how to give a blowjob? so wait. You're saying if you were to give a blowjob, you'd give a good blowjob?
At least 9 out of 10. At least.
I kind of agree with you because a guy understands a penis better than anybody else. So
yep,
that's why.
Yeah, I know this gun. I know how to use this gun.
This is a familiar place.
It's a bit bigger than mine, but it's alright.
Looks like it packs a punch, but I can handle it. It says essay to intensify efforts to help Mozambique fight insurgency by Pandor. Is this Naledi Pandor? Yeah. It is. So this article is about ISIS in Mozambique.
This is crazy, bruh. That's right next door, if you think about it as well.
Yeah, but Ishman, I don't know, bro. Like ISIS, I always feel as if ISIS is just some front. You know? I mean, there were those pictures that came out of those guys, those white guys wearing ISIS clothing. Like people zoomed in and they saw their hands. Those white guys, unless it was a Muslim guy with what do you call this, alopecia.
Oh yes, yes.
Then they showed like I think Toyota Hiluxes or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's probably in this case for Mozambique, if it's not ISIS, it's probably just some hoodlums, some pirates, some criminals.
Yeah, but the terrorist group is called Ahlu Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
That's not catchy at all, bruh. ASWJ.
Aren't these guys jewelers?
This haven't heard from terrorists for a while, right? It's been a while since you heard about it.
That's true, right? I guess they're also on lockdown. They're like, we can't blow up anything. There's a disease going around.
Hey, the courier will get us, and then it's just not worth the chance.
Like, this is not the suicide I chose.
That's so funny, eh? Even terrorism was under lockdown.
Bro.
That's so funny. Yo. It's not an essential. It's not an essential.
Also, I mean,
service.
I guess when there's a travel ban, terrorism drops, bro.
Gotta take a break, yo. Can't do terrorism over Zoom.
Well, you can do flight simulator. That's the only terrorism.
Practicing. Into the building.
Apparently, in one of those 9/11 documents, I don't know which was one of these shitty ones that I saw. They showed these. Flight sim. They were saying that the terrorists, Al Qaeda or whatever, used flight simulators to practice crashing into the World Trade Center.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to fly. You can just put a gun to the pilot's head and say, "Fly into that thing, bro."
Ish, yeah, dude. Unless the pilot is like patriotic and all that stuff, and he doesn't want to die.
The pilot doesn't want to die.
Well, yeah.
I don't think anyone.
It's like
I don't think anyone on the plane who's not trying to kill everyone wants to die, bro.
I don't think that pilot would have flown that plane into that building. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I find it interesting, dude. I find it like when a brown guy if crashes a plane, it's terrorism. But if a white guy crashes a plane, it's mental health.
Satan.
If a black guy crashes a plane, it's xenophobia. Like
That's true. If a white guy crashes a plane, it's a malfunction. It's a
Yeah, exactly. It's like, he had mental health issues, he was depressed. But if a brown guy does it, it's an Islamic terrorist group. It's Islam. Come on, bro. Fuck. It's BBC with their shit again, bro.
fucking conscious bias, motherfuckers.
Fuck, Anyway, so what did you want to say about Mozambique and...
No, that's about it, man. Don't worry. Yeah,
you know,
always interesting.
At least the terrorists are enjoying some good peri peri chicken.
Also, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, apparently there's a gas, resource in this place that they're terrorizing.
Oh, like natural gas.
Yeah, so terrorism, 9/11, that was about oil. This shit is about gas.
Yeah, but gas. Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I know Angola also has like gas pockets and stuff, and even the Karoo, they were about to do the whole fracking thing, and then the environmentalists said no.
Yeah, this article says that if they get this gas thing working and like exporting it and using it, they can become a middle class sort of
economy.
Economy, yeah.
You're talking about if Mozambique does it.
Yes.
It's Mozambican, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of the Islamic terrorist group. AWSJ or whatever.
Yeah, that's also another thing. It's always like they use religion, but this shit is all about money, bruh.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing to do with religion. I don't know why people like to throw it in there, bro.
It gives their terrorism a cause, but the cause is money.
Yeah, it's money. Money is the evil here. It's not whatever religion people believe in.
Yeah, because that's Islam, terrorism, and all that nonsense. Yeah.
Anyway, so are we done with Al Hussein Novel? Well, tomorrow, I'm sure FBI heard me say that right now. Like, Johannesburg, Ferndale, we've got a sound. Someone sing Allah Akbar.
Send the FBI now.
Send them in now. Send a chopper. Send a chopper.
That name's not catchy. It's not gonna work, guys.
Yeah, you need Al Shabaab or Al Sharawi or Al something. Or I'll do it myself.
ISIS is catchy. I'll do it myself.
That's an American terrorist group. I'll do it myself. They go in and they bomb them.
DIY. Word.
All right, so I don't know if you guys have been seeing during the week. So Adele accused of cultural appropriation for her Bantu knots hairstyle and Jamaican flag bikini. So I saw this post myself during the week. I'm just happy that she's lost all that weight and she looks so great. But yeah, she was wearing a Jamaican bikini thing, which I don't understand. I know Charos who wear England shirts, and then she had Bantu knots hairstyle, which a lot of the woke left black Americans were very upset about it. Which is interesting because Jamaicans were like loving it. They were loving it, bro.
Yeah.
Like instead of she's like fire burn them instead of set the rain on fire or whatever. There were so many funny gifs and.
Yeah, she looks interesting. Is it cultural appropriation? I don't know, man. It's not like she's doing it with menace. It's not like she's doing blackface or black hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, dude, I've been to a couple of weddings, and there's white people, like Indian weddings, for example, and white people come with their clothing, with the sari or some sort of Indian attire, you know.
Yes.
And people love it. They appreciate it because you're respecting the culture.
Yeah.
You know? And it's the same when, for example, like you go to a traditional Tswana wedding or traditional Sotho wedding, and people dress according to, the culture of the tribe. This cultural appropriation shit, it's mostly the woke Americans who are quick to jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, in South Africa, bro, we love it when people embrace different cultures. We like it.
Yes. Because it also doesn't feel like cultural appropriation. It feels like a cultural appreciation. You know what I'm
Exactly.
That-
That's what it is. It's cultural
saying?
appreciation.
It's a bad
Because it
internet.
is error 404, bro.
Hey, bro, your connection is bad again, bro.
This is a brain connection, brothers. Brain to mouth. Appropriation, appreciation. Yeah. It's also the wine connection.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. This is not a babalas. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Speaking of wine, I feel as if these Americans are whining.
Too much. It's true. We do. We like it when people, like I said, appreciate other people's culture, man. That's definitely a good thing
I
for
don't
us.
mind, dude. If a white person comes to a wedding or whatever dressed in some sort of traditional clothing, at least I find it a problem if white people do it amongst themselves. Then yes, then it's appropriation. For example, if like exclusively white couples, friends are having a Moroccan theme party or a Nigerian theme party, then it's appropriation because you're not really appreciating the culture. You're just jumping on the bandwagon because you ain't got no fucking culture. You know? So that's.
But yeah, I also believe that because white people don't have culture, like maybe their culture is culture appropriation. Bruh, for real, dude. So you like that
That is
example you were
funny.
saying, like a white friends only dinner party, and the theme is what do you say, Moroccan?
Moroccan or Nigerian or whatever, dude. So,
Oh, shame, bruh. How are these white people gonna have a good time? Shame, man. Let them dress up. As long as nobody does
Yeah.
blackface. Blackface is that's out, yo.
yeah, it's a no-no. Unless you are doing like a Young Solution mask to cleanse, then
Yes.
blackface is okay. You know?
Yes, or unless you're doing a sketch about Leon Schuster. Yo, that's blazing. Let's do a sketch about Leon Schuster.
Yeah, unless you're doing like a intense Iron Man workout, like trail course type thing, you just slip and fall into a pile of mud. Then it's okay.
That's hilarious. I stepped and fell into a pile of mud. And it dried.
It's possible,
Really.
dude. It's very possible.
The first white person to do blackface slipped and fell.
Into a pile of mud.
Woo-wee.
Yeah. Also, like the bantu knot hairstyle. I mean, I don't know. Like if you look at a lot of like ancient Indian gods and stuff, they also had like bantu knots. Is the hairstyle specifically African? Are we now going to claim certain hairstyles? Are you now saying that okay, then don't wear weaves and don't wear white hair? You know, is that what you're saying? That we can't share hairstyles now?
Yeah, bro,
know?
that could be appropriation. What if you're at karaoke and you're singing an Adele song? Is that appropriation?
No, it is if you sing R. Kelly song. I don't know if it's appropriation, but I know if you go to karaoke and you sing an R. Kelly song, that's wrong.
you gotta leave immediately, yo.
Yeah, dude, how do you know she's not coming out with like a dancehall reggae album? I'd love to see that shit.
Woo!
An Adele dancehall reggae album.
Woo!
You know, imagine she does a collab album with Rihanna. That'll be fire, bro.
Yeah,
fire
dude.
things.
Now
Fire things, man. Fire Kundem.
Jaman! Jaman! Blah, blah, blah.
No, at breakfast instead of like scones and butter, she's like, no scones and butter and some jam. Some jam.
Shit, son. Yo. That's funny, bro. Yo. I like it. Yo, that's funny.
I'm sure when she took a boat back from Jamaica to England, she's like, Roddy boat, Roddy boat, Roddy boat.
Ah, shit, dude. But yeah, shout out to Adele, man. She's looking good. She's looking fly. Yo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like the whole appropriation thing happened, but your fans will forgive you. Like I said, people forget things. In a week's time, they'll attack someone else.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't take offense. So
Yeah, I don't take offense. Well, you're white, you can't take offense, bro.
What? How would she appropriate my culture? It's a tough one.
Look, if there was an uproar from a lot of Jamaicans, then yeah, sure, we can agree with them. If they feel like they're offended, they don't like it, go for it. But
also,
I mean, we're talking about Americans who live in like Carolina and they're like third, fourth generation Jamaicans, and they don't even really know their ancestry because I mean they're descendants of slaves. So like, come on, bro, like.
Also, this was like a festival, like some sort of dance hall.
Yeah,
that was a festival. It's the same as St. Patrick's Day. None of us are
exactly,
Irish,
bro.
but we go, we drink. So
yeah,
well, that's the whole point of it.
It's like Guy Fawkes Day. None of us are dogs, but you know we like firecrackers.
Same, bruh. So if you're at the party, you're gonna have a good time. If I'm at a Jamaican festival, I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna wear some Jamaican colors. Come on, man.
Whatever happened to when in Rome? You know, whatever.
When in Rome, culturally appropriate.
Exactly, bro. When in Jamaica, fire upon them, fire upon them. Okay, so this article from Revolt, I don't know, Gav, where you found Revolt. 19 black families buy over 90 acres of land to create a safe city for black people. So the Freedom Georgia initiative aims to plant the seeds of potential new Black Wall Street in Toomsboro, Georgia.
Georgia on my mind. So
Georgia
yeah, that's
Armani.
When a group of people can just buy a plot of land and start a community. That's interesting. That you can do.
Yeah,
that.
look, I mean, I guess this also shows the state of the U.S. right now. Like, it's gotten so bad for black people in terms of getting beaten by police brutality in the system that they're just like, you know what? Let's just start our own country and just deal with it ourselves, like, you know.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter they were saying this was like the Black Oranje.
Yeah,
because that's the same concept.
I guess it is the same concept, no, but I wouldn't say fully because black people in the U.S. were forced there through slavery. White people in South Africa came here from their own free will, and you can't claim land of a land that you had stolen. Maybe claiming land of a land that you were brought to, yeah, but stolen land.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know if Oranje paid for that land or they were there and they just kicked out.
They just started building around it, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Because these black people, like I said, 19 black families came together to buy this stuff, so it's paid for by it's legit, eh?
Yeah, look, I mean, I would love to see how this turns out in terms of a community. If they, you know, is it sustainable? Is it, you know, free market? Not even free market. Like, it's more of a resource based. If they can make it like a resource based economy, and they're talking about sharing and community based, it would be great. Let's just see. But knowing how things are in the US, some FBI guy will come in there, and he'll be a black guy who works for the FBI, and you'll fuck it up.
Yo. Damn, that's a movie now, yo.
That's a movie, bro. That's a full-on movie.
I find it interesting how far you can get off the grid, though, right? This is sort of them sort of getting off the grid, but like on that financial economic sort of tip, you know, starting their own community. That's crazy, dude. To start your own community, yo.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, when you have 90 acres of land, then that's enough for you to, I mean, build a power station, get a power grid going.
Oh, really?
A water system going. Yeah, I mean, it's enough. There's enough land for you to do that. So you don't have to depend on the government to provide bulk services.
Yeah, if you don't depend on the government, you don't have to do what the government tells you to do, right?
Yeah, you don't have to vote. You don't have to do any of that shit. It's like, I'm not a tax-paying citizen. I'm not a citizen of this country. But I don't know. I thought America owns all the land there. Like the federal government owns all the land, regardless of whether you have a lease. Because there's no such thing as full ownership for an everyday citizen. It's like 100-year lease or something like that.
So do you think, bringing it back to South Africa, do you think Oranje is 100% independent, or they still rely on the government?
I don't know what sort of energy resources they're using it in Oranje. If they're using the power grid from Eskom, I don't think they have much power either because
Yes.
Eskom isn't really doing much.
They're just as fucked as us.
if they're living for free off the Eskom grid, they're not doing too well. But if they have their own system, like maybe biodiesel or solar farms and turbines, you can easily do it.
Yeah.
So,
Also, it's Oranje. There's not a lot happening there. There's not like a steer kiniko there or anything. So they don't need a lot of electricity, right?
yeah, I doubt they'll even watch movies there. Bro.
Yo, dude, that's crazy. Do they have Netflix in Oranje?
Yeah, that's the thing. The internet. How do they get internet access? Because, I mean, the internet cable that comes into South Africa. I mean, I'm sure it's monitored and distributed by like what ICASA or
Yeah.
what's it? All of
Even
these
even
bodies
as
or whatever.
yeah, even with a cell phone, they need proof of residence and all that stuff. So
Yeah, like are they gonna have their own network? Like, is there Oranje? Are they using the Orange mobile network? What are they doing?
yeah, dude, because that you can't like. Cool, there's not a chicken licking in Oranje. You can make deep fried chicken yourself. But like, if you want to get a SIM card at Vodacom, where do you go?
Yeah, exactly, bro. They have to go drive to Bloemfontein. So they drive to Bloemfontein to WhatsApp and then they come back.
Yeah.
It's like I can't Bloemfontein too. I'm just going to go check my WhatsApps and I'll be back.
Oh, that's funny, bro. Yo, there you go.
And then it's a family WhatsApp group even, bro. And then he goes back to Oranje. And then he replies. And then if they ask him, what did the family say? No, you have to go to Bloemfontein to check. I'm not going to tell you. You must fucking check on the group.
I need to go to Bloemfontein to update my WhatsApp story.
Like also like the fuel that they're using there, are they using petroleum that's supplied by who? Like, are they using Shell and BP and all of that? Are they paying those taxes? Those governments, it's sin tax and all of that, so...
Yeah, that's the fascinating thing about this. Like, how far can you go off the grid? Because if you think about Oranje, that shit is illegal, bruh. That's way illegal, dude.
It has to be legal. Yeah, you're right, though. The question in terms of how far off grid is also like, what does it take? What do you need to start your own country? Can you still start your own country?
Yeah, well... Depending on what kind of country you want to have, probably. Do you want running water in your country?
Yeah, also like the United Nations. I mean, do you think the United Nations having a meeting on Oranjes at the doors, like, guys, can I come in? And they're like, no. What you're doing is not allowed.
It's highly illegal. Yeah, so it's interesting. I really probably need to watch a documentary about Oranje to see what's going on there, actually.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw an interview of these two ladies, and the one one studied at Pretoria University, the other one went to Stellenbosch. And decided to go to Oranje. I was like, why didn't you study it at Oranje University?
But I remember we did a story about Oranje in the beginning, of
lockdown,
and it was about them needing help from the government because of lockdown.
Which means they're not completely off grid.
Yeah, dude, they're not. So, but then why the government not kicking? I think that shit is just like, let them. They're not bothering anybody, sort of vibes.
Yeah, if you're not killing or hurting anyone, and you're not mistreating your farm workers.
Yeah.
I wonder if all their farm workers in Oranje are white. Do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe if I don't get work here as a comedian, I can go to Oranje and see what's happening.
Go fucking pick out potatoes and shit. Do you think if they've got farm workers from South Africa, for them to come into the Oranje land, do they have to have a passport or a dump pass?
I think definitely the latter, bro. Yo, they're old school, yeah.
I think if you go work in Oranje as a worker, you're already a dump pass. You're a dump pass to a dumb bus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's the end of episode 22. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good laugh. Hope you guys had as much fun as Gavin and I did, because we always have a lot of fun on the show.
We just had to spill the tea.
Exactly. The two Teabags spilling the tea as usual. And as usual, please like, subscribe. And today we've got a special surprise. We're actually giving away more shouts.
Episode
Peace.
22, yo.
22 inch rims, son.